And we have said time and time again, it's a big weekend in the world of sport from a South African point of view. Not only is there rugby later on tonight involving the Springboks, the Proteas in action tomorrow in the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup, but it's a big football fixture. Mamelodi Sundowns is set to face Orlando Pirates in the much anticipated top of the table clash in the Betway Premiership this afternoon in the nation's capital at the Loftus Stadium. Sundowns coach Miguel Cardoso has said that his players will have to produce something special to outplay the Buccaneers. Sundowns and Pirates are just separated by 3 points, but the Buccaneers do have 2 games in hand. Now, to talk more about this game and what the expectations are, we are joined by Diana Matli, popularly known as Lady D, as well as Mamello Makha, super fans of both Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates. Ladies, a very good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for our cause.
I love it. Let's start with the home team for this clash this afternoon. Mamello, talk to me about just what the excitement and the mood has been amongst the Sundowns fans, because we know that when it comes to a game against Orlando Pirates, it's just really not about just the 3 points, but it's about the pride and the bragging rights.
It's about, exactly, my queen, it's about that. As a Yellow Nation, we are hosting Orlando Pirates today at our home stadium. It's not easy for Orlando Pirates to win in Loftus. They know that. The last time I think they won was 2018,
I think.
Yes. It's been years and years, my queen. So we are ready as Mamelodi Sundowns, besides the team being ready, because when it comes to PSL and league, we become very aggressive. So it's not going to be an easy game. From the stands, we're going to dominate. Even last time we dominated, the stadium was yellow. We're going to paint the stadium yellow today. I hope they are ready.
Before I bring Lady D into the conversation, tell me, Mamello, how are you feeling about the fact that you won't have Tebogo Mokoena in the game today? Because we know he's such a key part of this Mamelodi Sundowns team. But not only is it Tebogo, but a Miguel Rezinho as well, who's out on suspension. How are you feeling about that? You guys are still comfortable? Anyone can come into the starting 11 and shake things up?
We are ready. We're always ready. Our players, you know, we've got stars. So we're not only depending on Mokoena, even though he's playing a bigger role in the team. We've got everyone. We are ready. The team is ready. We've got our new Santos. We've got Shalulile. We've got his game. Reina's, he's back. So today it's going to be rainy at the goal fella, because we are very hungry for this.
Secrets. The coach wasn't telling us about Rainers yet. Lady D, let's talk Orlando Pirates. You look at how they started this season, a little bit shaky with those first 2 league games, but since then it's been up and up. Let's talk about what the expectations are from the Orlando Pirates fans this afternoon, because we know what happened the last time you were away to Loftus last season.
Yeah, definitely. I think we expecting a very highly anticipated game. The last time we were at Loftus, we lost 4-1. I think it's not a good a side for us to win, especially away. So most of the time at away we lose at Loftus. But I think that I'm just hoping that maybe the tables will turn this time. We'll make sure that we win. The team is a bit shaky, especially them. We are on form at the moment. So I'm just hoping that we can grab maximum point, because at least just to close the gap. That's the other thing, because once you can let them open the gap, you know they are moving. So it's a moving train, so you have to make sure that we stop them at the moment, because they are a bit shaky. For me, they are not as strong as last season. So I'm just hoping that the team, right now we are on form at the moment, we are on top pick. We've got our police scoring, we've got Moremi who's scoring, we've got Siama at the back, everyone is gelling, we've got Sipumbuli. So I think the players are well and ready mentally and psychologically to make sure that at least today we get the maximum point at Loftus.
All right, of course, if the Buccaneers do get those maximum points, they will be tied on points with Mamelodi Sundowns at the top of the table. Just will be separated by goal difference, but will have a single game in hand. Mamello, let's talk about when you look at the Sundowns team for you. and how they've come up against Orlando Pirates already this season. How much is that playing on your mind as a supporter? Because we know what happened with the MTN 8.
Yeah, I must say this season it started very challenging for us. It's very challenging, and I believe we studied Orlando Pirates, especially after the curve stress to them. We might make it because they're very stressed.
You don't think that's going to motivate them more?
Yes. No, I don't think so. Because they're very stressed, they really want to be part of the CAF. So we've been training while they were busy, filing cases and all. So we really looking into this, and how we started, I think, is going to motivate us to push high because we lost so much. The M10 is out, a lot of cup games are out, so we only left with CAF. And
the league, and later
so
on
we need to prove ourselves that our coach is the best, our players are the best, and we've been leading the league, so the league belongs to us. We know it's not going anywhere, even though it's challenging, which is interesting, because the previous years, Sundowns, the way it was played, by now we're done with the league. So I think it's interesting to make the atmosphere and the league, for supporters, for us, to be able to debate and compete and know why we're going to the stadium. It was an obvious league previous years, so now it's challenging and it makes it more interesting. So it's going to be a fight today. It's not going to be an easy game. We need to win and more goals because we know the benefit of more goals. We were able to go to Club World Cup because of the numbers that we played and the goals that we lead. And so I am positive that Sundowns is going to win today. Pirates is not going to come back. I am telling you this because we struggled, and the coach is trying to prove to ourselves, because there was a point where even as supporters we wanted to fight the coach. We're not happy. So he hit us, and the players, you can see the form, the way they perform. They really want to come back. So, Yellow Nation.
All right, Lady D, let me get your score prediction for this afternoon's clash.
I think I'm going to go with the 2-1. Why I say so, I think if you can start with Makha for me, he always scores special goals. Even last season when we beat them, when Rele Mofokeng scored 2 goals, he assisted in the first goal that Rele scored. We don't have him today, maybe due to injury, I don't know. But whoever that is going to play, I think that Makha is going to be able to assist or even let a goal, definitely. And then the other goal, I'm going to give it to Moremi. So I think a 2-1 for me.
All right, Evidence Makha and Tshepang Moremi on your score sheet.
Yes.
Mamello, quick one in terms of your result. What do you think it's going to look like?
3-0.
Yo.
Chalulile. Santos. Reyners.
Okay. Shalulile, Santos, Reyners. Those are Mamello Makha's goal scorers for this afternoon's clash. We will see whether or not Ekrem Reyners will, of course, be starting for Mamelodi Sundowns. But you can, of course, catch that encounter live. The build-up will start at 2:30 p.m. on SABC 1 with kickoff at 3:30. It is a top-of-the-table clash, mouth-watering Mamelodi Sundowns that will be hosting Orlando Pirates.